Welcome to Business Odyssey, Mega Learning's short game about marketing. Before we dive into what this game is about, let's take a look at how it works. Participants are organized in teams and compete against one another in a closed environment. Imagine this closed environment to be like a marketplace, to which a limited number of companies have access. This corresponds to the number of teams competing now, each representing a product management team. That means that there's no external competition and no new team joining the game at a later stage. Your product management team builds your product roadmap, implements strategy, understands customer feedback and needs, defines product features, and leads the evolution of your product journey. Also, all teams produce and offer the same type of car. Depending on the version of the game you're playing, teams will either sell a low-cost car or a premium car called Image. What this means is that depending on the version of the game you're playing, the target customers and their purchasing criteria will be very different. Important is therefore to understand, sensitivities are fixed and you cannot change your customers. It's your mission to deliver on what they expect. Being able to cater to their expectations is what will determine how much demand your team gets. More information is given about customer sensitivities in the pre-reading material that has been or will be shared with you. This game will challenge yours and other teams to identify customer needs based on the information that is given to you, but also based on your own understanding of the customer. Make decisions that match those customers' expectations, be financially profitable doing so, and minimize the CO2 emissions of your car range. All teams are starting from the same situation. For example, they have the same market share, they produce the same products, and so on. Decisions your team will make include price, engineering and marketing features, how much to invest in scaling up your production facility, and so on. This is applicable for both versions of the game. Concretely, teams will go through various phases. First, business and financial analysis, during which you will review data, run a diagnostic, develop a vision, and think of a strategy to execute in order to reach your vision. Second, decision making, which is when you make and type in your decisions into the online interface. You will also adapt your decision based on the various constraints of the game, such as cash. By the given deadline, your educator will log the online interface and run the model to generate a new market situation. This new market situation corresponds to the next year in your marketplace and is generated using yours and your competitors' decisions. You'll then go back into brainstorming, make another decision, and so on over several rounds. The big question now is, how do we pick a winner? In this game, we'll be looking at a few metrics to identify the best performing team. These metrics include sales revenue, EBIT margin, cumulative EBIT, CO2 emissions, and employee morale. However, other metrics could be chosen by your educator to determine the winning team. We therefore recommend you check with your educator first. These metrics are showcased on your interface's homepage so that you can track them at any point of the game to make better decisions. The winning team will be that ranking the highest across the most metrics displayed on your homepage. Your next steps will be to first read the pre-reading material, to deep dive into the ins and outs of the game scenario, and second, to log into your online interface and explore functionalities on every page by clicking the Need Help button. Have fun!